Okay, welcome back. We are up to round 3 of the PBA Players Championship Central Region. I still haven't checked what the regions were we played in the first time. I'm pretty sure they were both north. I think we did the same one by accident. So I thought, no, we didn't do that one last time, and we actually did. We'll have to go back and check that, but that's what I kind of remember. I'm pretty sure we didn't do Central, so we're playing Central this time. Now that I've said that, we've probably played Central. PBA Players Championship, someone can correct me on that if they want to go back and check. Round 3, and we're currently first, I believe. Yes, 80 pins ahead of second, but more importantly, 6 to 38, so that's what, 62. What? Let's do 200. It's 192. Yeah, it's 8 short of 200. 192. We're 192 ahead of 6th. Seriously? Wow, okay. That bodes well. Didn't realise it was that good. I must have miscounted last time. Oh, that's good. That's a good, healthy lead over 6th. Because as you know, if you finish in front of 6th, there's a pretty good chance you're in the top 5. And the top 5 go through to the playoffs. So we're only reached the halfway mark. This is games 7, 8 and 9 of 12. Let's do it. Remember the last game last week, I think it was an absolute shocker, which brought us back to the field a little bit, but we've still got a lot of pins to play with.
Welcome back to our coverage of the PBA Players Championship Central Region. Rob Stone here, along with my colleague, the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson. Game 1 is set to begin right now.
These guys would never actually make it on television because the talking heads segment usually goes for half an hour before an actual event starts. These guys' opening spiel is over in, what, 10 seconds? I mean, that's what talking heads should do, but that's not how it works. They come in, they talk for half an hour thinking, oh, keep the event waiting. But people are here to listen to us rattle on, not to see any sport take place. God forbid they come here to watch that. It might surprise them though. We can give a shit what they say. We're here to watch the sport. But they don't seem to believe that. Oh God. Well, I must be getting worse. I'm really struggling to see that line. Now, we was beyond it last time, wasn't we? I'm going to start from beyond it. And hope we don't move. And... yeah! Well, we got it, but that was wide.
Good start right there.
Yeah, nice start. Strong right out of the gate.
Yeah, but it was wide. There's a lot of lucky pinfall there. That was box 2 being tipped by the bowling gods upstairs. He gave me some good pin action.
Looking to keep it going here with 2 in a row.
So, at this stage, not wide of the line. The line itself must be it. Let's try one on the line and see how that goes. Yeah, that was early. Not early enough though.
Opens with the double.
Ooh. I don't like when the release isn't right, because that's just asking for trouble. Especially on a thin line. Splits are on the table when you do that.
Seeking the 3-bagger here.
Well, 2 deliveries that weren't correct and both got strikes. I suppose when we finally bowl one correctly, it's probably not going to be a strike. That's on the line. And... yeah, that was late. And we're going to get away with that too.
3 in a row to start.
Wow. We started off with 3 strikes and none of them were the correct delivery. One was wide, the other one was early, and the next one was late. And they're all strikes. Could this be the game? Haven't bowled a proper ball yet. And yet they're still going for strikes.
And who doesn't love a hambo?
Oh, where's that goddamn line? There. Is that it? Are we on it or are we in front of it? I think we're on it. God, that's hard to see. Can I paint those lines a bit darker? Yeah, that one was a bit more accurate. We get a 9. The first one that was probably the best release.
Corner on that one.
Oh. I did pick it though. I said, when we finally get the release right and the line right, we won't get a strike. And sure enough, the spot we've been trying to bowl it, at the release point we're trying to bowl it at, and it's the first one that's not a strike. I love this game. It's so unpredictable. Well, actually, I predicted that, so it's not unpredictable. Okay. I can't say you don't know what's coming next, because that's still making it unpredictable. Oh, you know what I mean. Things happen that you don't think get. That's still unpredictable. You just made it predictable, so it can't be unpredictable and predictable. Well, it is. Let's just live with it. Yeah, that one's on the spot too. And this time it works.
And they all go down.
Well, that just backs up my other argument that you can bowl correct ball all day. Tick box number 1, put it in the right spot all day. End up with a shocking game. Because if the guys upstairs aren't ticking box 2, giving you the pinfall, doesn't matter where you hit them. You need both boxes ticked. Or at least the second box more than the first. Which sounds strange, but pin action can get you a good game. You can miss the bloody spot all day and get a perfect game. If the pin action goes your way. I think that is pretty much on it. Yeah. So box 2 is more important than box 1, and the worst part about that is you don't have control over box 2. That's the bowling gods. They can decide that all the pins are going to go down no matter where you hit it. If you're ticking that box all day, you're in a good spot. If you're just ticking box 1 all day, it's irrelevant if they're not ticking box 2. You won't get what you want. Box 2 is more important, which is just unfortunate because it's also the one you can't control. Yeah! That was a big yeah, and still didn't let go of the ball. Shall we try that again? Yes, we shall. Yeah! There we go. Ugh. Oh, come on!
That's a vicious ringing 10.
Didn't tick box 2. Ticked box 1. Good line, good release. Yet the 10 is still there. Why? You bowled it in the right spot. Yeah, but the guys upstairs didn't tick box 2, and that's important. That has to be ticked. If they're not on your side, you're still here. No matter how well you bowl. They have the final decision. They are the Supreme Court in 10-pin bowling. We're the president who thinks we have final call, but it's the Supreme Court are the ones who actually make the final call. They can overrule us, even though we don't think they should be able to. Called checks and balances, people. That's why we have them. Golly, I can't see that. Why do I think I've got it on the line? Looks like the line's in a different spot. Let's go with that. Yeah! That sounded like Miss Piggy. A lot of Miss Piggy seems to be sneaking in here at the moment. Yeah! Kermit! So just Miyagi's having a bad day, alright?
Looking to string it together here with 2 in a row.
Miyagi's just finished watching a couple of hours of the Muppets. About there. Yeah, that sounds better. Went better
2
too.
in a row now.
That was both words, soul and lid. Solid. I think that's one word. 2 syllables? Yeah, but syllables aren't words.
Looking for the triple here.
On the line, pretty much. That's how accurate we get on here. Pretty much. Yeah!
And the string keeps going.
Makes a nice shot there for a turkey.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. It's almost identical, mate. They've got a 10 slide across the deck before falling over.
Looking for the ham bone here. 4 strikes in a row.
That was 4 words. Identical. Once again, they're syllables, you idiot. Oh, god damn it. I think I need a bigger screen. Probably you just want better eyes. I think that's it. Yeah!
Got the ham bone.
Great release on that one. Very nice.
The
What we have
hot
to do is
hand
make it
is
hard
ready
for
to go here.
number 6 to catch up to us. Because we're finishing top 5. Yeah! It's a whole different here, but it seems to be working.
Really on a roll now after that one.
It's sort of got a
this
warm
is
up.
just
Yeah.
filthy.
You're not rushing into it with a big crescendo at the end, you're building up to it gradually. It's more uniform. You gotta like people in uniform.
That
Where are you
does it
going
for
with this?
game 1. Game 2 coming
Well, that's the
your
end
way
of the
next.
game. 258, I'll take that. If 6th place is caught up any on that, they played a hell of a game. 1688, 1453. No, we're further away now. What's that? 215? No, it's 220. 225? Yep, 225. 70. 53, that's 60, 63, 70, no, it's 35. You'll get there in a minute. 235. Yeah, 53 and 35, that's 88. You're now 235 ahead of 6th. With 2 games, oh no, we've got 2 games today and another 3. We've still got 5 games to go. I think it carried away yet, but yeah, that's a big lead over 6th. We're 130 in front of 2nd, so top spot's looking really good too. Remember, if you qualify first in the last 5, all you're playing is the final. You're straight through to the final. The others play each other. Isn't that right in this one? Does this have a final like that? Last 5? I think it plays like the other ones, doesn't it? The normal tournaments. When you get to the last 5, it's a step ladder. Can't remember now. I hope it is, because we're comfortably in 1st place at the moment. There we go. At the stage of the stage of the tournament, 4 rounds, 3 games, put up the best pinfall. You can finish in top 5 and you'll qualify for the finals. It doesn't say it's some step ladder. Guess we'll have to wait until we get there. Let's just qualify on top, and then if it is step ladder, we're straight in the final. Yeah, sounds so easy. I mean, I'm sure no one else is even trying to do that. I think everybody's trying to do that. Oh, okay. Right. Game 8 of 12.
Welcome back to our coverage of the PBA Players Championship Central Region. I'm Rob Stone, and I'll be covering all the action here along with the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson. Game 2 is all set to begin. Let's get to it.
Yeah, they'll never make it on TV. Their talking heads are way too short. That's the line. This is going to stay on the line. Do I have to go past the line now? Because it does dry out, you know. Well, only one way to find out. We'll start on the line and see how it goes. Yeah! It's a whole different groan and grunt we got going here, but it's working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'll tell you what, the 7 and 10 were the last two to go down there. Wasn't perfect.
Got a strike on the last turn.
Well, we'll stay on the line then, because it still worked. So it doesn't say we have to move it. I can't even find the goddamn line. I think that's it. Hey-ya! I think that helps me get timing right too.
Huge break right there.
It's helping my timing with the uniform approach to the yeah. Instead of all at the end, you build up to it. A bit of rhythm. Got to have rhythm, man. A bit of rhythm.
Already has 2 strikes, looking for a third.
You've heard of dance like no one's watching? It's dance like there's no music playing. Where's the line? Are we recording everything? I just had a horrible thought. The camera's working. I don't know if I've got sound, game sound though. I wasn't watching, but we've got microphones, so you hear the important bit. That's the important, and you can see it. That's all you need. Right. Here, and that was a bit late, so that didn't work that time. Still got the strike though, and we do have sound.
Stand-up triple.
Well, both games so far today started off with 3 strikes. I'm liking the starting pattern. Just got to work on the rest of the game.
We've
nailed the start bit.
Here, 4 strikes in a row.
Oh, where the goddamn line? There it is. Is that it? I think that's it. Right. Here, and that was way late. Uh-oh.
Right. Early pressure put on here with the ham bone.
Oh, that wasn't a strike ball. Oh, that's almost right down the middle. At least you get our jail free card. That was not a strike.
The hot hand is
the
ready
bowling
to go
gods
here.
beg to differ. Yeah, well, they turned it into one. Thanks for that. Now, if you do that to the rest of them, I'll be very appreciative. I think that's on the line. Is it? I don't know, I can't see the goddamn line. I think that's on it. Here. Ugh.
Man, it's happening. You can just feel it. Already with 5 straight strikes, will we see 6?
Well, we'll be working on it. That's the line, isn't it? Oh, I don't know anymore. Here, that was late, but not late enough.
There's another strike.
Halfway home to perfection.
Will we see 7 strikes in a row?
I'm not doubting anything at this point.
The line, man, the line. I do believe that's the line. I think. Here. Oh yeah.
Oh, the location wasn't very good, but the result
That was the best ball I've probably bowled. You're a shit. No invisible in. Well, yes, there is, because there's no in it. Straight out
Looking
shit.
to extend the strike streak to 8 here.
The level of focus is tremendous right now.
No more than usual. No focus at all. I can't see the goddamn line. I think that's it. Here. Oh, come on.
Can't deliver the 8-bagger. No perfect game today.
Shit. That was a good ball. Yeah, you tick box 1, that's fine. You can't tick box 2. That's up to somebody else. And they pissed on me that time. Oh well. I can't control that side. I can only hit it where I'm supposed to hit it. rest is in the lap of the gods.
Good cover there.
And the perfect game continues to elude me. Not through a mistake from the delivery either, which is what was harsh. Didn't bowl a bad ball. Still got a bad result. This is why it's never going to happen. Even if you bowl it right, it's wrong. Oh yeah, you're back now. You've done the damage. Exact same ball again. That's a strike. I should have gotten to the 100. It wasn't, it is now. So I charged my phone.
Get a streak going here.
It is a streak. I've got one in a row. Where the hell is the line? Is that it? I don't know. There's a mark there. Close enough. Yeah, that was late. Oh,
yeah, your best shot here is to just barely clip the left side of the 4-pin and
the
slide it
what's
into
the 4 here? It gets moved. Moves it left. Moves it forward. Just sliding it around the floor and it would not topple. Ouch. Okay, so we tried this on the other side going straight down there, didn't we? So we really need to get an angle on this. How much angle do you think? That much? Probably too much. Ah! Ugh! Nope.
Nope.
More than that.
No shock there.
Wasn't even close. Got to be even further over than that. An open frame.
That'll do it for game 2. Game
That was
3 coming up.
247 with an open frame at the end. Take that. That's a good game anyway. We started off with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight strikes. Holy cow, we're a long way in front of second. Forget 6th. We're pushing towards a 300 lead over 6th. But well, we've got 150, almost 150 on second. Well, we're 4 short of that, so what's that, 146? 146 over second place. So I would expect to remain first regardless of what happens here in this game. Otherwise something's seriously wrong. I mean, if we can bowl at least a 150, we can't be knocked off top spot. Oh, nearly 150 lead. I think you'd have to bowl less than 100. They'd have to bowl 250. If I bowl over 100, I'm still going to be first. That's the target here, 100. If we can bowl 100, we'll still be first at the end of 9 games. Let's do it.
Welcome back to our coverage of the PBA Players Championship Central Region. Rob Stone and the Hall of Famer Randy Peterson here with you. The third game is coming up next.
I don't think that's on the center, that's on the dot, isn't it? Yeah, it'll do. Are we still using the line or going over the line? I think we're still going to use the line, as long as we can bloody well see it. Somewhere there. Yeah! And that looked a bit wide
on that one.
That's what I thought. I thought the release was okay, so that line was wrong. Geez, a lot of pinfall there without getting the result. What happened to the start with the 3 strikes? We set ourselves a target of 100 in this game, so that's all we're doing. We're going to do spares, no strikes.
Starts it off with a spare here in the first.
Well, the occasional spare. You don't need many spares to get 100. 2 or 3 spares and you should be able to do it. You can't aim for 100, you just need to make sure you get past 100. prefer to get past at the halfway mark. Oh, I misunderstood. I thought was aiming to get 100. There. Looked a bit wide last time, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't know what that was about because I'm pretty sure it was on the line and the release was okay. Well, we'll do another one, see how it goes. Same spot. Here. And that was definitely wide.
That was just a little late getting around the corner.
I'm not just inside the line. I've been going outside the line later in the bowling. It's like it's getting more slippery. Does the lane get more slippery during the day? Not normally. Well, those two were wide. And I was bowling on the line, not beyond it. So the obvious inference is you've got to come inwards. Which would infer that it's not spinning as much as it was before. Which means it's getting slipperier. That doesn't seem right. Well, the third game of lane should be bloody well dry, not wet.
Looking to get it going here with the
Has there been a break between games 8 and 9 and never oiled the lane? Because all of a sudden it's slipperier. I can't bowl from the line. I've got to bowl inside it. Okay, we'll bowl inside it and see what happens. Here, we're inside the line. Oh. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, 10 down.
You're bowling a thinner line, which means it's sliding more, technically. Why is it sliding more? It should be sliding less. And spinning more. Let's go on the other way. It's spinning less and sliding more. Hey, yours is not to work out what it's doing. Yours is just to adapt to whatever it's doing. This is true. Okay, so sit underneath the line. That'd be great if I could see the goddamn line. That is the line there, I think. Okay, so we come inside it. Here. That's definitely the spot. That doesn't make sense to me, but oh well.
Great execution on the last two shots.
Maybe my balls just got oily. How am I holding it then? I don't know. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm just bowling. I'm just a bowler here. I'm a pleb.
Working off a double now.
It's not spinning as much, so I'm adjusting. Alright? Why it's doing all that, I have no idea. I'm not a scientist. Let's go. I'm a bowler. Yeah. In fact, that's the new line. That's the new line. Just go with it. All your job is to find the line and consistently bowl it. That's your sole job. Why is not your problem.
Seeking a ham bone on this throw.
And who doesn't love a ham bone?
You make me hungry now. But that's the line. Oh, that's way inside. That's too much. There we go. That's still inside. Hey-ya! Okay.
9 pins go down.
I thought that was well timed, but the line might have been wrong there because I had moved it twice. I went too far inside and then tried to go back towards the line. Maybe not the same spot. Well, it certainly wasn't exactly the same spot, but I would have thought it was close enough. Delivery was fine. So not really sure what happened there. I think we'll stick with that line at least for another ball, see what happens. If it starts going inside like that, we'll go back to the line. It's just the whole job, you know, just to adjust to whatever it's doing. It doesn't matter what it's doing or why it's doing it, just adjust to it. Find your line. Right, okay, we've done the line again. Oh, where the hell is the line? There. Okay, oh, I did it again. Okay, put it on the line. I want a little bit in front of the line. Thank you. Not a bloody great heap. You great heap. Yeah. That's it.
That bowling ball ball was like a wrecking ball going through the pins.
Now it's seeing a bit of wrecking ball, but nobody wants to do that. Not even me!
Seeking a double here.
Of course, if Miley Cyrus wants to come around and sing it for us, I'm quite okay with that. Line. Oh god, I can't see it. Is that it? I think it's... Can someone blow that up for me? I'll say that's the line, in which case that's mine. Why every time I go to move it inside I move the big E? Just a little bit. Like that? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that was late. This time it was too late.
Just a bit inside and just a little bit is all it took.
Still hit the 10, just rattled it. It's all good though. I think we've already got our 100, haven't we? I think we've pretty well got that, put that to bed. So we're going to be comfortably in first place. What? Why did that not let go? I'm not even trying to throw it hard. Just throw it. Yeah.
Converts it easily.
Oh, here we go again. Oh my god. That's the line, is it not? That's well inside though. Try that. Here, and that was right on the money. Thank you.
All back that time.
Actually, that was slightly high. Never mind. The result is good.
Got a strike on the last turn.
I'd rather be slightly higher than slightly wide. Seems to get a better result. Pin action. As long as it's only slight. Okay, that's the line there. So that should be inside the line. Oh, come on.
Puts 9 pins into the pit.
Always by the third. It's just like real life. By the time you get the third game, your game's falling apart. It's like when I was actually playing tournaments. I was always the third game. That was a problem. Never finished strong. Always get a good first game or a good second game or a good first 2 games, and that third game would bite you on the ass more times than not.
Here's the deck.
You're starting to get tired. You're throwing so many balls. And you start to get a little erratic. This is emulating that very well. Getting a little erratic. That's the line. That's well inside the line. So that must be a little bit inside the line. Here, and that was late. Well, that was very late. Shit.
Just a 5 count there.
Yeah. As I was, what was you just saying about erratic? Yeah, I thought I'd demonstrate it just for people who didn't understand what erratic was. That's erratic. That's your third game when you start getting erratic. You end up with that. Oh, I didn't have to bowl it. Thank God for that. Still 213, not terrible, but not great. But that's going to be comfortably first. Comfortably first. We now are over 200 in front of second place. We only bowled a 213. I mean, surely the players up there in second, third and fourth could probably beat that. Well, they didn't, because you've increased your lead. Wow. Actually, what was the 100? Didn't you say it was 146? So was it now 100 and... I don't know, it's a lot. 148 plus 13, you're 158, 161. There you go. So you actually increased your lead from 148 to 161 over second. Would you believe? That's the second place, not the sixth. Sixth place has disappeared back in the distance. With only 3 games to go, I like our chances to finish top 5. I think our target now is to finish on top, just in case it's step ladder. Because we got a pretty hefty lead here. If we can just hit 200 all 3 games, I think that would be enough. So you got to catch up, what, over 50 pins per game. They'd have to bowl 3 250s to have a chance of catching us if we bowl 200s. So I prefer to be where we are. Solid position. That's it for another week of bowling. The perfect game eludes us again, even though we started off with a 7 in a row. Still couldn't do it, even though we bowled it where we wanted to bowl it. The bowling gods decided you're going to have to continue to wait. So wait we will. See you next week. Ciao.